Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome to historic Oakmont Country Club. The course originally opened in 1903 and is still challenging even today's top players as we get set to bring you opening round coverage of the U.S. Open. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. And Rich, this is the 125th U.S. Open, and we're back at Oakmont Country Club, which I know will be a major challenge for these players.
Well, Andrew, I think you'll appreciate this because I've always said this. Oakmont Country Club would be the one golf course I would pay good money to not have to play. It is that difficult. They slow the greens down for the U.S. Open. How about that? Why do they slow greens down for the U.S. Open? Because the members, they like to be punished for some bizarre, strange reason. This is the most exacting, hardest, unrelenting tests of golf these players are ever going to face. It's no fun. It's literally no fun, and that's the best thing I can say about Oakmont.
Let's get down to the first hole. This looks like a really strong tee shot. Could not hit a better tee shot right there. Watch it run. That was really well played. This is a 150-yard shot.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Man, that was a good shot. A chance to save par. Come on. Here's a bogey putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole.
Not the way you want to start this round with a bogey.
Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
This is the third. A 3-foot putt.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Oh, I thought that was going down. This putt is for double bogey. As we move on to the next, he falls to 3 over par for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Teeing off here on the 3rd.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
This is about a 120-yard shot. What an aggressive play. This has a chance. All right, the putter can come out now. John, give us a read on this putt.
I'm pretty sure this is quite a hard break to the left.
And the birdie putt drops.
That's a way to get back on track on the greens. Nice putt.
Here's Lydia Ko. Well, that is a great way to sign off on the day. Holding out for birdie at the last. Didn't even need the putter.
Let's take a quick moment to look at the updated leaderboard. Let's take a closer look at the par 5 fourth.
Dog leg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green and the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at 2 cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
So, Beamer, it's U.S. Open week. What's your most memorable finish in this tournament over the years?
Well, I have two of them. The first one is watching the tournament when it was first hosted at Bethpage Black. And I think just watching the players go out there and try and tackle that golf course was astonishing because it was something they'd never seen that hard before. And I thought that was really intriguing. But I think the most memorable performance I've ever seen, Andrew, is simply obvious. Tiger Woods back in 2000 U.S. Open, Pebble Beach. I mean, you talk about somebody that went around this golf course and was just flawless. And he knew it. Everybody else knew it. You're sitting there just watching him, and you just can't believe the shots that he's hitting when he's hitting him. Like, that's not possible.
Oh, that is a touch of class from the sand.
We're back. Time to have more live play. This is his third. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, almost. Even 2 putts would be good from here. So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just too long on that one. We're going to see that one more time. And now a tap in for bogey. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
The high caliber architectural work here at Oakmont on full display here at the 5th.
Just a fairway metal long iron required off the tee. You want to avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot down the hill to a Redan-style green that works from right to left and front to back. Big bunkers on the left-hand side you want no part of.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 5th. It's a delightful little fade, that. This one heading towards the green. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. Now 4 back after that hole. The 6 here at Oakmont is a beautiful par 3, playing back up the hill.
Mid to long iron required here to a green that looks so much smaller than it actually is. Not a whole lot of pin placements on this green. Find the center of the green and 2 putt and get out of there.
Opting for the 6 iron. Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. .12 feet to the cup coming up. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
And in it goes for the par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so. Drawing it in there beautifully.
Let's take a look at Brooke Henderson from earlier today.
This was her third.
That's an absolute peach. Well played.
How about this birdie putt? John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
And this looks like the better part of a 40-footer. Maybe even more. I'm going to go with 42 feet for this one.
Setting up in the greenside rough. Wow, I thought that was in. needs this one for bogey. Okay, on to the next. After that hole, our featured player is sliding down the leaderboard. Okay, it's a par 3.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
Wow, he's going to like that one. On the green, but a ways to go. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It's going to go down the hill here and to the left. Let's see how he handles it.
That looked good for a while. Oh, he hit that perfectly as the chip goes in.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
Not a bad result right there. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. 4 off the pace. You really got to hit the green there.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Time now for the third. 4 strokes off the lead. Wow, I give that a 9 out of 10. 4 feet remains.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
That is right on target. What a beautiful shot here into number 10. And now a great look at birdie. 3 feet to the cup. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
And 11 runs parallel, but back up the hill, Rich, and there's a trench that gets in the way off the tee.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as at the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
That's tidy. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, that looks so good off the club. Oh, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Currently at 2 over par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 12th at Oakmont is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards.
Straight downhill you go. Shorter hitters have to worry about the first section of bunkers on the right-hand side. Longer hitters, the ones on the left. If you can find the happy medium, then you might actually thinking about going for it in 2. However, high stakes ensue. A difficult area to land your second shot when you're laying up. However, this green is not very difficult once you're on it. Not a whole lot of movement here.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. He's standing over his third shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Oh, I thought that one was going in. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Well, it's a good effort, just missing the birdie there. And that should secure the par on this one. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. A Rich, the 13th at Oakmont, may as well be known as the Nightmare on Elm Street.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
This for a birdie.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 14th at Oakmont, Rich, has certainly evolved over the years.
It has, and not by design, but how players attack this hole. Conventional wisdom, take out long iron, find the center of the fairway, and wedge it on for your second. Give yourself a birdie opportunity. These days, though, the power hitters taking driver out, taking their chances, finding one of those many, many bunkers and getting it up and down from there. Either way you shake it, this is still a challenging par 4.
Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Starting this one way out to the left. Oh, he's going to like the look of this. That's a good outcome.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And that's all she wrote. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Fairway cambers from left to right, and this green in the distance, it sits below you, so you can chase on your second shot into this green, especially to a front pin. But when the pin is all the way back, it forces you to deal with that bunker on the right and attack that pin by landing it in the center of the green or deeper.
A lot to like about that one. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. Just 2 strokes off the lead. This is a 9-iron on the way. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Opportunity here to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
This putt starts on a good line. That looked good all the way. This putt is for par. Moving along. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
And once again, just another par 3 that's going to wear you out. A deep bunker fronting this green right here on the right-hand side that screams bogey all day long. You want to favor the left-hand side, and if you can, bounce your tee shot into this green. If you miss the green here, you're looking 4 squarely between the eyeballs.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough. This is the third. 3 strokes off the lead. That nearly went in. And just to finish up the bogey. Unfortunately, that drops him to 2 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the green out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
That's going to work nicely for him. For more, we send it down to John.
Hello, Andrew. Down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 8th.
Oh, that impressed me and her.
Here's the second on 17. Okay, a 15-footer remains.
A really good look at birdie.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This one is breaking left to right.
Man, that was close. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. All right, that one is behind us. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Ditch all the way down the left-hand side of this fairway. You want to avoid that bunker on the right at all costs. From there, from the fairway, your second shot goes straight back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. When the pin is in the back, you cannot afford to miss this long. This is uniquely designed green, once again, almost in the shape of a square. This hole right here epitomizes the U.S. Open in all it is. It is just difficult and fair all in one.
That's a really nice shot. Second shot here at 18.
Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt from 6 feet away. A birdie to finish on 18. And our day is just about done. We take a last glance at the leaderboard, and in first place is Hideki Matsuyama. Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalon. Have a great night. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for second-round coverage of the U.S. Open. Andrew Catalon back with you. Thanks for joining us today. As our coverage begins, our featured player is sitting in 8th place, and no doubt will be looking to close the gap on the field. Let's get down to the first hole. Catches the downslope, and this should run out. That's a good one to build momentum on. Second shot here at 1. That's a really nice shot on the green, pin high, in a good position.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
He's got this left for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with a driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
I like that one.
This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now. And down it goes.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
That is going to work. This putt from 3 feet away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship. The tee shot at 3.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
That appears to be a very good line off the tee. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. This is pitching wedge on the way.
10 out of 10 marks given.
That's a great approach shot into this third green, and now a birdie putt coming up. This one from 4 feet away.
This is for birdie.
Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's check out the par 5 fourth.
And the church pews once again down the left-hand side. Second shot completely blind to the green. If you can, lay it up to a high spot over on the left-hand side. Third shot goes straight downhill to a green that's receptive for all kinds of wedges.
This tee shot is looking good so far. What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
This putt to get to 4 under par. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Significant movement right to left on this putt.
Hitting 4. Currently trailing by 1. I thought that was going in. This putt from 7 feet away. That was close. And now this putt for bogey.
This may be a little tiddler, but it's moving right.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway, short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Redan-style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
That'll work there. Sitting at -1. Put a little buttercut fade on that one. Well, this one's going right at the flag and hitting yet another green here today.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Not much of a green to work with here whatsoever, especially going in with a mid to long iron. Your goal here is to find the center of the green every single day.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
This looks like a 190-yard shot. Currently trailing by 1.
Okay, clubbing down.
What a beautiful leave right there.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Here's a putt to get into a share of the lead. One drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, the next one is not going to be fun out of that bunker. Okay, Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This putt from a good distance away. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Oh, how about it?
Looking good.
Yes, it goes. Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hey guys, we are checking in here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the third. And from the sand, looking pretty good.
That's a golf shot.
As opposed to a cricket shot?
Or tennis. Badminton.
Oh, yeah,
yep.
true.
Croquet.
Croquet.
Yep. Snooker.
Lawn bowling.
Whatever.
I got you.
Yep.
There's lots of shots.
Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Rich, you have to be really impressed with how Brooke Henderson has evolved.
Her swing, I think, is probably the best in the game, both men's and women's. The way that she swings it each and every time, it's dynamic, it's strong, but it's also got this finesse to it. She's the complete player all around when it comes to ball striking. Drawing it in there beautifully.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. This putt for a birdie. Chalk up another. That's the 6th birdie of the day. Okay, let's update the leaderboard. And after that hole, The tie is broken. We have a solo leader. We start the back nine here at the 10th hole.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
I think he likes that one.
And time to check in with Matt Fitzpatrick from England, standing over this next shot. Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Let's go down to Henny.
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt to get to 5 under. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row, and there's starting to be a little buzz on the grounds.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Hole number 11 is a par 4.
If you can, you want to favor the left-hand side of this fairway as it's the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you can make out most of the green, not all of it, as the screen runs pretty good from left to right and back to front. Still difficult to judge the amount of spin you can put on that second shot if you're trying to get it close.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Could it be? Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Currently leading by 2. Choosing the 9-iron here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
Just a smidgen to the right, this one.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Bogey putt coming up here. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Remember, there's two important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one. 20 feet to the cup. Ooh. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. This putt is about 8 feet. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left, find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, you want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out, because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
Oh yeah, this is pretty. Big bounce down the fast lane.
That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 12th. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Quality shot, that one. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. What a performance. 8 birdies on the card. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 3.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Going with the 7.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Let's head over to the 17th. Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Oh, very nice indeed.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
Oh my, that was launched. Sitting at 1 under the card. Going with the pitching wedge here. Close to the surface here, and the green side rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
putting for a bogey.
This is no gimme, guys. There's a lot of right to left here still.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Good news is they give you ample room off this tee. Church-style pew bunkers down the left-hand side. Fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you, but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it.
This one might be in a little danger. Needs to hold on to the fairway.
The second at 15.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. Got the muscles out there. Great shot from the lie.
This putt for a share of second place. Right on line, but just misses. Here's one to walk away with a par. I'm not sure what he saw on that one. And just a short one left for bogey. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and he is currently in a tie for 8th. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
You want to try and land your tee shot if you can on the front left third of this green. A lot of movement from left to right here on this green. If you hit it in the front bunker here, 4 is almost a must. But if you find the green, you just might walk out of here with an easy 3.
Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
All right, we can work with that. Here's a putt to get to even par. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Oh, this is going hard left.
This putt starts on a good line. Wow, cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. Okay, moving on to the next. Okay, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 8th. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
A par 4 eagle putt after driving the green. That is special.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
Trying to get to 1 under with this putt. Down to Henny.
I've paced it out. It's 43 feet left.
A putt here to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one's going left to right.
Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short. 4 feet left to the hole. Wow, putting for eagle and walk away with par. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
This is a beautiful hole, and this golf course scares me, but this hole is beautiful. A ditch down the left-hand side, bunkers right, bunkers everywhere. Second shot for these players, straight back uphill, again to a uniquely designed green, almost in the shape of a square. 2 tiers, the front one and all the way in the back right. This truly is one of the hardest finishing holes in golf major championships.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Trying to get down to even par with this putt. That's it for today. He'll really be pleased with portions of that round. Currently 4th place on the leaderboard.
Yeah, great day out there of golf. Looking forward to some of it tomorrow.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.